Hi, Joe. Welcome to the
'Cause
show.
It was amazing.
Hello,
It was
sir.
amazing.
Thank you for joining us in studio. We have Dave Rubin. Do you guys know each other?
What's up,
or
man?
no?
No.
How's it going?
How
Nice
are
to
you,
meet
man?
you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, they said that they're just shitting on me because they're saying I finally gave a professional.
I'm not shitting on you. You did a great job.
Thank you.
It
Wait,
was
Professional
but you're-
what?
come back from break. I've never heard him do it well.
But
and
it
he
is-
just
but
did
it
it
is, you know,
really
see,
well.
it is.
No,
By saying
no,
you
no,
do-
no.
That's like having sex with a girl you've been dating for 8 years and she goes, "Oh my God, I finally came." Yeah. That's not a compliment.
Right.
Yeah.
But we have been having sex for 8 years. But it was
true.
really.
Jesus.
And you've
he
always
just-
come.
he just came back from break really, really, really well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you should have seen him. I saw him go to the bathroom, and it was just a beeline down the hallway.
Really?
He had no
was
eyes.
focused.
He didn't
That's
no eye
awesome.
contact with anybody. I was even like.
I probably didn't see you.
There was a group, like a rap group down there, and I was like, "Hey, Jim, you see me right?"
No.
And
Focus,
right to the
tunnel
bathroom.
vision.
We know
Yeah.
what it is. We have Taylor Swift coming to the building today.
Who's we?
So, the building, we the company, Sirius
Oh.
XM, since they like to
Yeah.
lump us all into one, and they're putting these giant. These are like
saw that.
prevent assassination drapes.
Yeah.
They're not the drapes we have, and I'm such a fucking dope. I asked the guy. There's a giant guy putting them the drape. I'm like, "Who's coming in today?" He goes, "I'm just the drape guy."
I never come out.
Wait a minute, those drapes weren't for me? I thought the
they
assassination
were for-
drapes
No.
were for me and my
Dave.
alt-right,
Yeah.
right-wing maniac thoughts.
Dude,
you
I
know?
thought Mike
Dave is
Pence
the
was
new
coming
face
today.
of the alt-right.
I really did.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Oh, that's what they look like now.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
Wow,
it's,
that's a different flavor.
very-
You're a married
Yeah.
guy, right?
No.
You dating?
Divorce. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We talked about Louis today, of course, and we talked about all this weird, the ambiguity of this sexual stuff. What is consent and what's not consent? Do you find
Yeah.
you run into stuff on the road where you're like, I think she wants to do this, but I'm not 100. And I didn't mean fucking. I mean anything.
I mean, I think that's anyone that's been on a date. You've been like it's a good date, and then at the end you're like, I think I pull my dick out now. Oh no, she just wants more butter on the popcorn. My bad. Let me put my dick back in my pocket.
Have you ever misread? I've misread it, not to the extent where I've jerked off. I think I misread it.
You never stripped naked and jerked off in front of somebody.
stripping
that was
naked.
like-
I'm too much body shame. I can't.
All I can say is that's never been a thing for me where I'm just like, hey, do you mind if I just jerk off in front of you real quick? Like that. I don't know what that is, but I had a friend go to jail for that.
Oh,
and that's
geez.
the craziest thing.
Because
I thought he was just one in a billion. I was just like, whoa, that's my friend. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. He went to jail for it, and it was just so weird. He was doing it in movie theaters and like he'll go to a matinee and.
Just jerk off
Yeah,
in front
like,
of people.
like porn
if he sees-
movies, or he's going to like a Disney movie?
No, it was like legit movies, and because porn movies. How many girls go to that?
No,
you know what I
you
mean?
know, I don't listen. Whatever. You know?
But yeah, he
Going to
would
like
just go.
50 first dates.
Yeah.
yeah,
dick
the
out.
matinee version. It's like one, and then he was doing that, and then taking off, and then finally got caught. And
Wow.
it tripped me out because it was just like this is a guy I used to hang
Did
out
he wear
with.
a
and
trench
I'm like,
coat?
No, you just be real creepy about it.
Wow.
The thing is,
Isn't that weird? It's so weird to even think of. Like,
Yeah.
but we all do weird shit. I mean,
Sure. Oh, of
everyone
course.
is into weird shit. The issue is you can't do it to somebody without asking. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like you could do whatever you're into. Fantastic, but you can't just walk into a room and
I've
start
always
doing
said
it.
that. You're right, though.
Yeah.
I've always said that. It's like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are. It's like, why don't you close that door? You're that other dude.
Yeah.
You're that other dude
No,
in
I'm
that
the same
dark
guy.
house.
I'm the same
Except
guy.
Jim. Yeah, except Norton.
I'm the same guy.
Norton carries it with him.
Well, I
in a
know you're
backpack.
telling. You had a line on your website years ago, something about the amount of gallons of fluids you've lost from some website or something. And I'm sure you remember the line. Probably.
Was it a list of lists? Was it? I had put in a fictional list of lists.
Can I just interrupt real quick? You're thinking about the list or the amount of gallons? Because that's what's confusing me.
Well, the list
he
did-
doesn't even care about the gallons. He's like, wait a minute, which list? It's definitely gallons, but which list?
No, I had written a fictional list of lists.
Yeah.
Like these made up lists, and one of them was something about fluids dripped on me by a prostitute. There was all these weird lists, and none of them are existing.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
It's all just
Something like
jokes.
you said, I had lost like 87 gallons of fluid on this website. Like,
Jim,
I don't
you're
know
a
what it
liar.
was.
yeah,
You are a liar.
Isn't
I
that a
don't know what it
beautiful
is.
thing? You've had so many dirty
That's what
thoughts,
it
you can't
is.
even remember the gallons of fluid.
This
Yeah.
statement is such a normalcy for Jim. He
Yeah.
really can't remember.
Yeah. He's not taking offense to it at all. He's
Right.
like, I don't know, 87, 84.
It'd be like if I was like, hey, Joe, who's that guy you said hi to yesterday? You're like, I said hi to a bunch of people. You know? Like,
Yeah, which.
Gallons schmallons.
Yeah,
what are you talking about, man?
And by this is why I love Joe Coy. Joe Coy's at Town Hall tonight. He is sold out. The Borgata Atlantic City sold out. Silver Legacy Casino Reno sold out. If you want to see Joe, November 18th, Reading Civic Auditorium in Reading, California, and April 27th, way in advance in Boston, because you still come in when you're sold out. That's why I love Joe Clark.
Oh yeah, we get annoyed. Comics like we figure it out quick. They're like, oh, he actually had something come up, and then we just checked the website and he's sold out, and we're like, oh, he canceled on us.
You think we
moved
move guests around for you, and you just because you fucking sold tickets, you don't want to come in? So thank you for coming in anyway, Joe.
of
We're always
course.
happy you're here.
Are you kidding me? I'm with Jim and Sam right now, and right wing guy.
Where are you?
Cool right wing guy.
Yeah, there is.
V-neck.
Isn't it weird though? Like
Dude,
people find
it's
out
a very
like,
niche thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cool
I
right-wing
know.
guy.
do other gay people think like, wow, man, you're selling out by being as right as you are?
But I'm not right.
No,
I
but
mean,
I mean,
that,
do they
yeah.
say that to you?
Well, you know, The Advocate, which nobody reads this crap. Nobody cares about any of that. But they wrote a piece on how Peter Thiel, you know, Peter
Yes.
Thiel, the
guy who brought
PayPal
down
guy.
Gawker.
Yeah, which is amazing, right? And that's why I met Hogan, by the way, through him.
Oh, I gotta ask you about
Yeah, but they wrote a piece how he's not gay because he's a Republican. And it's like, I'm pretty sure one thing makes you gay. And if you can
Absolutely.
do that thing particularly well, you will be embraced by the gay community. But
Even if
me-
you do it poorly.
Congratulations.
That's why they love
Trust
you,
me,
Jim.
even if you do it poorly. I have a terrible gag
Hey,
reflex.
it's not bad.
Yes.
Let's accept them anyway.
No, that's
Jim,
the
do you
thing.
have
They're
a- do you
very
have a-
accepting. Which
Do you
is,
really have a bad reflex?
Do you know how awful it is when you think you're doing a great job and you hear boo? Boo.
You really don't have a good gag reflex? Nope. Oh, my God.
Oh Lord.
Oh, no, I brushed my tongue. I almost vomited.
I'll just leave it white. I'll leave the film on
You know
there.
how much I would want to hear a Jim Norton gag and then somebody else go, seriously?
Yeah. Really? That makes you gag?
Well, sorry.
Just, you're just so experienced with some things and other things. You're just such a little rookie.
Just awful.
yeah.
Just bad.
His tongue's bleeding. The roof of his mouth is cut. Like, what are you doing?
Pizza burn?
Wait, this isn't how you do it? He's got the back of his head thrusting his... So what are you doing? That's not how you brush your tongue, Jim. I don't know. I'm just trying to do a good job, bro.
While we're on this topic, how did you end up meeting Hulk Hogan?
Oh, so it doesn't even matter. He was at speaking at Thiel's company because obviously Thiel backed the lawsuit.
I'm
that
sure
took
he
down
loves
Gawker,
Peter
which
Thiel,
is
yeah.
which is amazing. He does. And anyway, so I end up in an office with Peter with Hogan and one other guy for about 2 hours. So I got to spend 2 hours with Hogan, and he is. I mean, you're around a lot of wrestlers. To say he's huge isn't even the right thing. Everything about this man, his eyeballs were the size of your head.
Are massive.
He put his hand around my neck, and it literally, like, he was like holding a straw. But he was so cool.
How
and
did that
real,
happen?
And how did what happen?
He put his hand around your
We
neck.
had our reasons. It's a
Oh,
different, that's a
understandable.
different thing. Yeah. He was just awesome. And the guy's trying to figure it out. He wants to be like a player in the world now again.
Yeah.
And he's trying to figure it out. I think he's awesome.
When he, I've met him a few times, and one time when we took a photo, he was like, put your hand on my neck, brother. I was like, okay, and he set me up for a collar and elbow tie up, you know,
Yeah.
like in wrestling, and like his hand hit my neck, and it was like the biggest, meatiest palm you've
Yeah.
ever felt.
Yeah. And everything
terrifying.
about him, I mean, he basically is RoboCop at this point. Everything has been replaced 27 times.
Right. Oh, man.
Hips, knees, legs, nose.
Was he
face,
brothering you a
teeth.
lot?
Oh, bro, brother. How you doing, brother? He said actually, it was kind of funny. He's like, you know, sometimes the Hulk Hogan guy takes over. He's like, you know, my real name's Terry, and I'm a normal guy. He's like, sometimes when I'm just walking down the street, and people are like, hey, Hogan, what's up, brother? Like, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's like holding the Hulk inside
It's his
his
character.
you know?
Yeah.
That's what he does.
It's still a thing. I mean, everybody in wrestling still says brother, like off camera.
Oh, it's
hey
legend.
brother, hey brother,
Yeah.
hey brother, hey
He
brother.
started that.
Or what are you gonna do, brother?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you gonna do? What are you gonna do, brother, when this hand slaps you, brother?
Yeah.
You
Like-
should say to
like
him, I'm going to come. Just
Gallons. That's what's gonna happen.
Like if you said to somebody like, "Oh no, I just brothering with Hulk Hogan for like 2 hours," they'd be like, "No way, that's awesome."
Is he still banned from WWE? Or is he
He is.
still
Yeah.
out?
Wait,
Yeah.
why is he banned?
Because he dropped N-bombs talking about his Brooke. I guess there's audio of him. I guess he was saying it in that sex tape where he was mad that Brooke was dating a black guy. Or whatever. It was a private moment that got exposed.
And
I
he
think
was
they-
in a very weakened state.
It was he's a weakened state. I think it was terrible to use a private recording against you, but also I think they were worried other stuff would come out, and no other stuff has. So
I think the reason that the WWE reacted that way is because Hogan knew it was on the tape and didn't tell them.
okay, maybe yeah.
You know what I mean? And so really the anger was in this thing of like, if you had told us we would have been prepared, and we could have like like the fact that this just comes out and it's news to us. Like that's why we gotta get you out of here. And I believe he'll be back.
Yeah,
he's brother. Like you know, the brother's gonna be back, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Right, brother. All right, brother.
Yeah, brother.
He was the face of WWE. If it wasn't for him, that company would be nowhere.
That's
it's
true,
like,
brother.
come on. And everywhere he went, it was like next level.
Oh, yeah.
I was such a wrestling fanatic, man. It was just like
Who's your favorite?
Just all those old guys, man. Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Austin. Like, I loved them, man.
See, I still think they're young guys. I'm older than you. So
Yeah, those sound like the young guys. I mean, Jake the Snake for me was like, I thought he was like the coolest human ever. Like,
Did
this
you watch
guy,
his documentary on Netflix?
I actually haven't seen
great.
it. I know. Everyone keeps
Yeah.
telling me to watch it. Yeah.
I interviewed Rowdy, and
God rest his soul.
Yeah, that was an amazing interview because he was talking about what he had to do to become a professional wrestler. How had to go to Mexico and lie about his age and stuff. I was like, wow, I didn't even know there was an underground world for this. I thought you just audition and get the gig.
Plus,
this
when
guy
you-
had
You thought comics had it bad. Very few of us
Yeah.
go to Mexico.
yeah, man.
When he was starting,
And they take it real there. This is back in the time where they thought it was real fighting.
well,
Like,
that's
it was
what I
like,
was gonna say. When Piper was starting, like they wouldn't smarten anybody up until
What's that mean?
Like let them know
Let them know
what
the
the deal
moves and
was.
stuff?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
this is scripted. They they wouldn't tell anybody when they first got in the business. You had to be in the business for a little while before you got smartened up to it. So like your first few matches, you'd be getting the ring. They would just kick the shit out of you for real.
But then wouldn't you hit back? Like, don't they know that you're
but
gonna?
they're professionals, so you're not gonna be able to like
Okay.
because they can legit fight, and they would because they didn't want the business getting exposed.
Yeah.
So like they didn't want some kid having one match, he gets smartened up, then he leaves and tells all his friends. So like they wouldn't smarten you up until you were locked in. So in the meantime, you're just getting the shit kicked out
It's
of
like
you.
in Vietnam, they said the new guy, like his life is worth less. The new guy's life is worth less because he hasn't suffered as much. So
Right.
if you go, it seems a
Exactly.
blessing.
Exactly.
that's the worst way to walk into something, right?
Yeah.
The new guy. Hey, you're worth less.
yeah, you're yeah.
Yeah, check that hole out.
Oh, it's a piece of shit. Like yeah.
So are
what
you
you
are
are.
you a comfortable? I'm not like you said being the new guy. I'm not a comfortable. Like I noticed even around people I know a long time. I'm not a comfortable person. Are you a comfortable person?
I just like to be. I'm that guy that just likes to hug. Like every time I see you, I go for that big hug.
Yeah, I love
and
hugging.
Then,
I'm
and
fine.
then, but then the face Jim gives me, you're like, what about a handshake?
No, I didn't mind that. I just when you put your arm out, Joe put his arm out. I didn't know if it was a handshake and then a hug. I'm fine with a hug.
I'm a hug guy.
Well, yeah,
so
but
I'm
there's-
I'm that guy.
Do you not like the germs of handshakes?
that
There you
too,
go.
man?
That's
And
what
it's just it creeps me out. Like at the end of the show, you shake 1,000 hands, then you just feel the film
Well,
on
the
your hand. It
Purell's
feels
right
like, yeah, man.
I had
But that's
Richard-
also offensive at the merch line. You're just
Oh, no, it's
squirting
not.
every single.
I do it last time rubber girl's clit. I fucking Purell.
I had Richard Lewis on my show, and on Curb, he's always doing the fist bump with
Yeah,
Larry.
yeah.
So I gave him the fist bump because I figured he doesn't want
Sure.
to touch anybody. And then at the end, when he was saying goodbye to me as he's walking out of my house, he put his hand on my cheek. He's like,
Oh, that's nice.
"That was fun."
Yeah.
Put his hand- I thought,
Oh, you
wow.
do it from
very
your
nice.
house?
Yeah, it's in my garage.
Oh, nice.
Built the whole thing.
Mark Maron kind of started the whole garage
Yeah, yeah.
thing, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
really
but
built
he's got
this
a
thing
studio.
out.
Like it doesn't look like a
Oh,
garage.
yeah,
it's
you built
like-
it.
it's
So did you
like
seal the door
legit.
so it can't open or no?
One door is sealed. The other one less sealed.
That's a really important question to ask a guy.
Yeah,
about
what,
the
what
door
do you,
sealing. I
what do you
caught
think I'm
myself.
doing in there? It's just,
I know, it's awful.
It's for a YouTube show. I'm not
No,
doing
I know.
that's
I'm a
not
complete
the,
cunt. Did you winterize the plastic over the windows? Fucking shut up, Jim. Who cares?
So you must have to deal if you're a hugger.
Yeah.
You must have
Whoa.
to deal with a lot of people that like don't know what to do. Like they go in for the handshake.
Yeah, they still go
or
all
they-
the way. They commit all the way.
Oh, yeah, the high-
High handshake. You know what I mean?
You got to say what I normally will say. Like if they don't know what to do, I'll usually say press belts with daddy.
It's not a greeting, Jim.
No.
Your buckle, my buckle. Let's go.
Yeah, buckle to buckle with
Yeah.
daddy.
No, I think you're again. This is a conversation about mixing messages here. That's
Yeah,
not, that's
exactly.
Not, just saying hello is not consent for touching belt buckles.
But I don't
with
mean it to
daddy.
be creepy. I mean that's just how a hug goes. You fucking belt buckles touch.
Gens to gens.
That's a deep hug,
Yeah.
Jim. Like I don't go that far. It's like
Oh,
the
it's a
top of
really-
the chest, but like to get the belt buckles closer.
No, I want
That's like you're
shins.
trying to walk right through the person.
For a good hug, your nipples and shins should be touching. That's what a fucking hug is.
Here's the thing about Jim Norton. He
They should
enjoys
snake. Your legs should snake.
full body contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just decided that I'm going to leave with just a high five.
That's fine. High five.
yeah,
I understand.
that'll be fine. That'll be
Absolutely. A little elbow bump. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
You know where the hug really came from also is like, when you shake that hand, there's always that one guy that your hands are clammy. Like, don't even offer
Yeah.
the hand, but they always
Yeah, but don't you ever like
like
when
they
you,
just dipped it in a bucket of water and just went for the handshake. It's like, come on,
You
man.
know
just-
that's slimy. What are
that's-
you doing?
That's, yeah.
But don't you ever like I don't know. I'm not so bad with handshakes, but like don't you ever like smell a person and it's not like they stink,
Yeah.
but they just have this natural
Yeah.
thing of like you can just smell
It's a
them
strong
and their
pheromone.
germs
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like I don't want to be that close to that person.
Yeah, well, it's after when you do gigs and people are coming up to you after and you have to shake like a
Yeah,
zillion hands in
yeah.
a row. I'm not a germaphobe in any way whatsoever,
Neither
but
am
I
I.
do feel like at the end, I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. You feel
Yeah.
like this film. You're like,
I gotta like put my hand in some sort of nuclear device to like
a heat
disinfect-
lamp
yeah.
or something.
Ugh.
It's one of those things where you just wash it after. I just wash my fucking hands.
Yeah, I do too.
By the way, I think the hugging is a sports thing. I think that we saw players hitting each other on the ass and hugging, and I think that was men's desire to be like, hey, all right. Plus, we've gotten more affectionate
Yeah.
and we're more, like back after World War II, nobody hugged or touched each other. They were
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, just men. But then we saw sports figures doing it.
Yeah.
And a little more comfortable. Like, oh, all right, if two linebackers can fucking hug, it's okay.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're married to a dude. That's what happens.
It's a gateway.
Trying to build a studio in my garage.
I'm still a little confused by the door question. What were you going for there?
Yeah,
Why would I have a
man.
door that can't open?
Well, I was thinking more in the fact that it's winter here, forgetting you're in LA, and I was thinking how cold it must be in there. So did you seal the garage door so it doesn't get cold? I
yeah,
was
the
only thinking
door.
that.
Well, we built a wall. The garage door is now fake. There's an actual wall.
Oh,
there.
it is? Okay,
Yeah,
so
so they
my-
enter through the home, not like
I
not
wasn't
like
sure if the
Marin
garage
like
still
opening
works.
the.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dave, I also need you to know that the idea that Jim may ask a question that goes nowhere is very real.
Yeah, it does happen, sure, absolutely.
It sort of had a
'Cause
little.
I once said, did Sam have a partner? Look what happened.
It just had a little bit of Buffalo Bill, Silence of the Lambs. Like I didn't know what you were picturing in the basement. You know what I
just
mean?
us.
Like
You following me around with a green thing on. Wait a minute.
We're gonna do this interview in the well.
Yeah, I have a bunch of business cards I was going to drop. I love his little dance.
When he just drops the business cards and goes around the corner.
Reaches for his gun.
Did you guys see what Sean Parker was saying about Facebook yesterday?
Yes, I did.
That it was like
I did not.
That there's this thing.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have the?
Preyed on the weakness, right?
I think Travis has audio. You have the audio of Sean Parker?
Yeah, Travis, you just said you had it ready.
Yeah, you
Travis-
just a minute
Travis
ago
was
told me.
sound asleep.
He really was.
Yeah.
Tech Dog was like, "Oh, hug talk, huh? I guess it's nap
Yeah.
time."
Good
Exactly.
night.
What do I know about those?
Bye.
Exact opposite.
Yeah, Sean Parker, who's everybody
weak-
knows from the Facebook movie, is one of the people who founded. Well, I guess he didn't really. He's not really one of the founders of Facebook because if you watch the movie, it seems like he kind of just muscled Eduardo out of it.
Isn't he Napster?
He
Yeah,
did.
he was the Napster guy, yeah.
yeah, and then he jumped on Facebook in the very
Okay.
beginning, but he's been out of Facebook for a long time. But he was talking about, and now he's Spotify.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
is
that
me?
right? He's a
that's what
Spotify guy?
What is he, an alien? How do you jump onto 3 like legendary?
I think Sean Parker
Yeah.
helped start Spotify.
I literally just put 200,000 into Friendster, so I'm hoping it comes back.
You just bought a .net.
Yeah, he's not. He's also not with Spotify. He's really good at being a part of
so
these
he left
companies.
Spotify too
and
now?
then being not a part of these companies.
What?
But he was one of the.
But they
early
pay him.
members.
They give him out
I'm
money,
sure- oh,
right?
he made a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
money,
It's
yeah.
like us leaving is equivalent to him leaving. It's like he
No.
gets paid a lot
No.
to leave.
Yeah. Like if we left, they'd be like, "All right,
All
bye."
right, see you later.
Yeah,
Hey,
cool.
get your hoodie.
Actually, you guys owe us $400,000.
Yeah, exactly. But do you have the audio? How come you don't have the audio?
Because Shitloaf told me that it was in there and it's not.
Where is he?
He's going to get it.
Well, he said it was in there.
Wait, someone has to go get audio. What is
No,
this?
well,
You,
30s?
you import it into the system so that I can play
Oh,
it. From
God.
the
Well,
port.
can't we play it from YouTube? Do we have it from YouTube? Let's just play
Well,
it.
I mean,
it would be quicker if Troy just got it off YouTube.
So what happened?
He gives me this thing of like, here's the audio that we have.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let me give a little like I'll give the backstory so Travis has time to pull it up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hit the audio, Travis, and he goes, no, you're a dick face for setting up audio. This
So
time
who is
there.
supposed to put it in? Is he supposed to or just
Definitely
no,
Shitloaf.
Anthony, yeah.
This is
It's
a,
his
completely a
100%.
Shitloaf problem, and it's 100% his issue.
So should we ask him why it's not in the system?
I apologize. It won't happen again.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very
This
much.
is one of
He
our.
didn't even want to argue.
This is one
He
of our.
knew he was wrong. Like,
That's-
I'm sorry, Jim.
There's only one
That
way
is
to
my
talk
fault.
to him.
Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot?
This is one of our guys who I have never in my life heard somebody say
I apologize. It won't happen again.
more times then he's told me that no fewer.
Oh wait, that was you that
Yeah.
pressed that? Oh, I thought that was really him.
No, that was really him. But he said that
Oh
earlier.
my
That's from
God.
earlier.
He said it earlier today for something else.
Oh my god, do it one more time, man. That's
I apologize. It won't happen.
Because I don't want to hear
that's
it.
sincere. I can hear the sincerity.
Yeah, he's very sincere.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
I apologize. Won't happen again.
I apologize.
You realize we're
I
all
apologize. It won't happen.
I apologize. That won't happen again.
That's right after he like spews all over the place.
I apologize. That'll never happen again.
we're all going to be replaced by an iPad one
Well,
day.
I've officially like everything that Anthony adds to the show. I've got on my iPad.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
That's it. That's it.
This
I mean,
is
if
sick.
he were not here for the next 2 months,
Yeah.
nobody would ever know the difference.
Yeah, no.
That's
that's
it.
all he says.
That's
Where
it.
is he?
He was slowly walking up the hall. I think he's going in the booth now.
Is he going in the booth?
Yeah.
He's slowly walking
Very
too,
slowly.
by the way.
Yeah. Is he,
Why is he
is
walking-
is he being lackadaisical?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Travis, can we get it? Just I'm just curious.
He's coming in.
Oh, good. Oh, that's smart of him.
That's cool. Guys, take your
Why
time.
don't you just sit down in the electric chair? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I'm sorry.
I love
I
that.
apologize. It won't happen again.
I
he's coming-
apologize.
he's
It won't
coming
happen
here?
again.
Yeah. You're walking nice and slow?
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, why not? We weren't setting anything up.
What happened? We went to a clip. It wasn't there, and you put it on the list.
I put it in delete.
You know,
I put it in
I like the iPod version.
I apologize.
I
It won't
put it
happen
in a
again.
successful folder in delete, and it loaded this morning, and I thought it was in there, and it wasn't.
Did
But
you
wait,
check?
you did load it?
I loaded it in. I
Did you check?
100% loaded it in.
Did you check that it was there?
I didn't check in delete because
Oh my
I mean
god!
I didn't
Well, I
check.
want-
You're right.
You didn't check where? I don't know.
I didn't check the system in delete, but all I know is I put it in the successful folder. I dragged it over into delete, and it was transferred into the delete.
It's ironic
folder.
that they would call it the successful folder.
It is, yes, since it wasn't. Are the other ones still are loaded or no? Just not this
There's
one?
nothing from today.
What's that?
Apparently, the other ones might not be loaded.
nothing
but
from
I'll
today
go
or
load all the
yesterday.
ones in.
I feel
Or
like we're
yesterday.
watching a secret
Yeah, yeah.
family
Wait, or
fight right now.
yesterday
Like,
either.
we shouldn't be in here, should we?
Wait, or
No,
yesterday,
I want you
Travis?
guys to see this.
Or-
I
Did you
have the
eat
clip. He
the
just sent it to
pie?
me, and miraculously, I had no trouble doing it.
You didn't.
No, it's here. It's ready.
Anthony, what's going on? Come on, man. Travis is saying that he you can't hear what Travis is saying. Put your headphones on, buddy, just so he can hear you. Or if you get
There's something else bothering him, Jim. I can tell. It's in
Travis-
his body language. Look at him.
Yes.
Travis
Something's going on.
just said that he just loaded it and there was no problem. And yesterday's stuff is not in there either.
I was having a problem with delete the first day, and I just sent them to Travis, and he uploaded it. But then I did it 2 days ago, and it went through, and it said it was under the ones that I saw Travis load. So I assumed that they were in there.
Travis, is that correct?
I mean, he did it correctly once, but you're not supposed to put anything in the successful folder. That's not where it goes. This is a little boring for the
No,
listeners,
it's
right?
not.
No. But I mean, like getting technical. Like
Oh.
he didn't put it where it's supposed to be.
It's
he
not
messed
really
up.
that boring,
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like my friends used to love it when my dad disciplined me.
Yeah.
Oh no,
When
discipline
I got
is
yelled
great.
at in the living room, all my friends were like, "This is amazing, man."
Yeah.
You guys can go home if you want. No.
We'll stay. We'll stay. Are you gonna hit him?
So he didn't put it in the right folder.
Correct.
Okay. Anthony, comment?
Didn't
Travis
put it
saying he
in the
didn't put it in the right folder.
Yeah, well, that's probably true.
No.
I just
It's
thought
it's
once
definitely
you put it
true.
in the
Travis
successful-
saying no, it's definitely
It's not
true.
probable.
Once you put it in the successful folder, I thought it comes up automatically.
No, you don't touch that.
Remember one time I remember I was like, see, this is what happens when you assume things, and you went like this.
I apologize. It won't happen again.
And then you just went right back to it, just assuming things. Like, it's probably there. Nah, I put it in the folder, so I'm sure it's going to pop up.
Can you get him saying, "I thought I put it in the successful folder"?
That's
say
a
that.
good
Say
one.
he's gonna record it. Just real quick. Just get that.
I
Ready?
thought I put it in the successful folder.
Okay, I need that drop. I need that drop.
He's got a nice rhythm too.
It does. I need a computer Anthony in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I want a successful folder drop.
So Travis, did he know that he shouldn't have done that, or is that something no one ever showed him?
Well, I mean, he's done it correctly before.
He's done it correctly before.
Yeah.
I did it the same way I usually do it. It's the weirdest thing in the world. I put,
does it.
No,
It's
so
not. It's not
It's
weird.
so-
Stop saying that things
so
are weird.
It's so strange.
Travis doesn't
I
think
do
it's
it the
weird.
same
No.
way I always do it. Wrong.
Every time he fucks up, he just says it's so weird. Like it's
it's
not
so
weird. You fucked up.
We honestly,
Travis
like,
is saying it's
great.
not weird. You can't hear Travis, can you? He's saying it's not weird every time. Can you look at Travis's expression? It's not a positive. He's not being helpful.
No, it's not weird. Stop just dismissing everything as weird.
It's not weird. Stop dismissing everything as weird.
He says that, and I've heard Travis and the other guys make fun of you in the office for saying that every time something goes wrong, it's just really weird, man.
It's not weird.
It's just It's so weird.
Travis is saying that you fucked up, and I don't know that system. So
Dave, the Rubin report, like that's your livelihood and your baby, right?
Yeah.
If it was if it just constantly was just all fucked up, and your producer was like, yeah, it's really weird, right? Wouldn't you be like, I want to kill you today?
Honestly, anytime something goes wrong on my show, it's my fault. Like my guys are great. Like
Hey,
my guys are
that's the
freaking.
secret.
My guys are all stars.
Get good guys.
And David, isn't that weird?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you really think about it, it's
Yeah.
so weird.
And then Dave's guys are like, Dave, why would you fuck this up? And Dave was like, I thought it was in
I
the
don't know.
I'm like,
successful
Yeah,
I'm
folder.
the
man.
boss. I'm the boss.
It was
What
in
are
the
you gonna do?
successful folder. I put it
put
in
it in the folder.
It's in the successful folder.
So weird.
They refer to me as a technical error.
They do.
Is how they my guys are never. I mean, this type of thing, this disaster that this has become here, and this
Yeah.
obvious
Can you
situation
imagine?
that's going to continue off air has
Well,
never
it's just the
happened.
show
on my
was at its height. Like
Right.
it was like
Comedically.
and that whatever we were about to press was going to make the
It's
And then,
explosion.
and then people will be
Yeah.
like, enough with the staff stuff. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
fuck do you want me to do? The staff has left me with nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing.
It did derail things a bit because we were going to go to that
Of
clip. We
course,
started
yeah.
talking about it, and I try to be fair about it, but you're just you're utter incompetence. It was just I don't understand the system how to upload, but Travis is saying you fucked up, and Sam is saying you fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it's
I
a
don't know how
fucking-
to load it.
If I have like a thing that says like, here's some clips you can go to,
That's
and I
right.
go like, okay, play the clip, and they're like, that clip's not there.
What about
Then,
yesterday's
like,
clips? Are yesterday's clips not there either?
No.
Well, they're in the successful file. I don't know for sure. Yeah, they're definitely in the. It's weird, Jim.
Yeah, which
so
ones
weird.
are which
So
ones are
weird.
correct? Like if successful folder is not good, what is the correct folder?
The ones you don't want for the show.
Yeah, those are the ones that are in
That one
there.
you can open right now.
Okay, so Travis, unfortunately, after the show today, even though it's Friday, you will have to give Anthony another lesson on how to give you clips.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Have you showed him already, Travis?
Yeah, of course I've showed him.
Anthony Travis's response was, "Yeah, of course I've showed him."
Has he showed you before?
He's speaking with irritation and exasperation.
Why do you suppose that you were doing it wrong?
I don't know. I screwed up. It's my fault.
We know that, but
I
I mean,
know,
no one
okay.
thinks it's anyone else's
This
fault.
is,
Yeah.
wait.
to
He's
say
ramping
right
up to
now.
it. He's
Don't
ramping
know
up
what
to
to
it because
say
he
right now.
always
By the way-
goes. He always goes. I screwed up.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
And then he gives me the money line.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get the money line.
Oh, give it.
I think we're gonna get a live one.
Yeah,
I
you
just
gotta
want
skip the live.
to. What I want to
The
do.
unplugged.
I had to get a picture of Troy. You've never seen a happier, eager, happy Troy. I've never seen Troy rest his chin on his fist.
Troy is just sitting there with his elbow on the counter and his chin on his fist, and he's just smiling at Anthony.
Yeah.
Like, as if to say, like, I could leave you alone. I can completely leave you alone and let it happen to you.
I've never seen just such a content look, happy look on Troy's face.
Troy, you had nothing to do with this, right? You just let nature take its
Letting
course.
it be.
Yep.
I really like the way you guys operate this operation. Really do, because I can sense the way you keep all your people kind of working against each other. It's
Yeah.
a very
Yeah, yeah,
effective
yeah.
way of
It's
keeping
smart.
you guys on top.
It is
You know what I
smart.
mean?
That's true. We're like blue collar. You remember that old movie? No, good reference. 1978.
No, don't.
Young against
No,
the
I
old.
don't.
The new.
What are we going to do to move forward? I was going to say move forward successfully, but I feel like the word success has been overused.
It's been tainted.
Yeah.
It's been tainted.
So what are we going to do to move forward in a fruitful way, Anthony?
That's also a wrong way to.
Okay, yeah, because we've been talking about Jim.
Yeah.
In a way that will be beneficial to the show. How are we going to move forward from
I'm
this?
going to from now on make sure that all the drops are in there before the show. And
That's nice. That's
You know.
nice.
Is there anything
What
you'd
else?
like to say to us? Maybe some type of
apology.
maybe that
I
would,
fucked up and I'm sorry.
and is this something that is going to be repeated?
No. We will
How
not-
would one say that?
Sorry, it won't happen again.
That
was
the
good.
money line.
Yeah,
he said
very
it.
impressive.
He
Travis-
said the line.
Comment, Travis.
I'm sure it'll happen again.
Okay. he
Travis
said it.
says, let me quote him.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen again.
Yeah.
Travis does not have a whole lot of faith in your
You
ability
guys
to
should
make
actually
it not
do a
happen.
pool. You should do like a betting pool that this is going to happen again.
Well, here's the problem. Nobody would bet that
Yeah,
it would
no.
not happen again.
Yeah.
Like, do you think it's going to happen again, Joe Coy?
Yeah, it's going to happen
Yeah.
actually in about 30 more minutes.
So you understand as a guy who's not here that often that it will happen again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. This is definitely my son right here. Like, this is how my son acts when he gets caught.
How old is your son?
Oh, he's 14.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. This is exactly.
So he puts on the sad face.
fake
Oh
sheepish.
yeah. He's like,
Right.
I don't know what happened. Like,
You can kind of tell he's retaining nothing.
yeah. And then his apology is nothing. He's in his head. He's just thinking about Madden. That's all.
Right.
He's not really thinking about apologizing. Just how do I play?
How do you punish him?
Yeah, the only way I do it now is the phone. It's the most effective way.
It is, right?
It really is, man.
You just take the phone away?
Yeah, anything else is nothing.
You
You
say,
time
"Give
out
me
in your
your
room.
phone."
He's like, great. Can I have my phone?
But you'll take the phone.
I'll take it. Yeah, I have his phone right now. I've had it for 2 weeks. So
Whoa, that's
2
a
weeks
real
with no
2 weeks.
phone.
Yeah, 2
what
weeks
did he,
no
what
phone.
did he really screw up?
Yeah, he's a jerk, man. This kid's a fucking asshole. Yeah, he
Not a
is.
good
He's a
kid.
fucking asshole. I got this Kuna, surveillance cameras around my house that's attached to my phone.
Oh, yeah.
So it like anything moves,
Sure.
it notifies me. And I'm on the road, so it's a 3-hour difference. So now it's 5:30 in the morning, and my phone keeps going off. In my head, I'm like, raccoon, whatever.
Sure.
Always goes up. But now it's like this consistency. So I'm like, let me just check randomly. It's 2:30 in the morning at my house. Let me see what's going on. Bunch of dudes swimming, and he's the only one fully clothed because he's getting ready for the cops to come. You know what I mean? Because he knows he's caught. Because he knows every time he walks by the camera, he's looking at it fully clothed. Jim, I have it on my phone. I'll show it to you if you think that
So
I'm full
wait,
of shit.
why is he
All
doing
the other
that?
kids are in their trunks to go swim. No top, no nothing. And he's fully clothed, hoodie on, and he keeps looking at the cameras as he's walking to the pool.
So wait,
Like you're gonna be like, who's that guy in the hoodie?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
he thinks that it's not going to wake you up because it's so late. Maybe.
No, he told me he knew. He goes, every time we walked to the pool, I kept looking at the cameras. I go, why? He goes, because I knew. I just knew you were watching for some reason. I'm like, yeah.
Did you call at that moment?
Yeah, I called him at that moment. Yeah.
And what did you say?
He thought at first when I called, I go, what are you doing? He went like this, huh? I go, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm still up. I go, yeah, where are you? He goes, at the house? I know you're at the house. I'm watching you assholes on the phone right now. He's like, we didn't have anywhere to go. I go, why don't you guys stay at your friend's house when you said it? Oh, I don't know. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Plus, it's like it's 2:30 in the morning. Like I know one place you could go to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally. I have that option on the phone. Like you can call the cops, or you can talk, like the intercom.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
And
Great
I was
system.
so mad that I didn't do that because that would have been funny video
yeah.
to tell all 4 of them like, stop right there.
Yeah.
Who are you, motherfuckers? You know what I mean? But I didn't. I was so fucking
Just
mad,
chime
man.
in when you see him doing stuff. Going,
Hey, how weird is this, huh?
No, I do that now.
Yeah, I've
So now
actually
when I
got.
leave, I talk to him on the intercom.
Did you
Just
make-
to
Oh,
let
yeah.
him know that Dad's watching?
Did you make
Yeah.
him throw them out?
I do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have my dog.
Oh, they were all gone. Yeah, the Uber home. Bye. I don't give a fuck what happens to him.
And you got the phone, and you said, "Give me your phone." as soon as you
yeah,
get home."
he hasn't had it since, and it kills me because like I can't check up on him. Like I'm here in New York, and I want to call him after school, and I can't. But now I got to be that dad and prove a point. And
Sure.
it
How
just
long are you
sucks.
gonna keep the phone for?
Probably another year. I don't know. Man. He's a fuck up, man. He's pissy. He's got an F in algebra and he has a tutor. Like I don't get it. Like it's just
Is he
laziness.
dyslexic at all? Sometimes math people who are dyslexic.
I asked him, like, I go, is there something else? Just tell me, man. I'm not going to get mad. But he says he's lazy.
Does he
goes,
smoke pot?
Man, that's, I don't know, man. I hope not, but I'm feeling that's what's
Maybe,
happening
sure.
right now, man.
I don't know.
He's at that age. Where's the pot? I put it in the folder. It's a successful folder. Yeah, it's a successful folder, Dad. It's so weird. It was just here.
Yeah, did your teacher said that you didn't do your homework? I know, but I did it. But I put it in a successful
I put it
folder.
in a
and then-
successful folder. I handed the folder to the teacher, and the teacher said it's not there. Is it going to happen again? It's not going to happen again, and I'm sorry, and I fucked up.
I apologize. It won't happen again.